workshop. So as people keep joining, so we'll keep welcoming them as well. So first and the foremost, I am Vikas Sethi. I, on behalf of Snap Homeworks, welcome you to this series of workshops. These workshops have been conceptualized by us to motivate children and guide them to perform to their potential. We firmly believe that given the right kind of guidance, any child from whichever place, whether a smaller place or a bigger place, can excel. And we also feel that there is a gap in the facilities or the kind of guidance being provided to a child who is at a smaller town or a smaller place. So there is a disadvantage he has. So we, through this initiative, are trying to bridge that gap. We are trying to bring experts from various fields to the children, to our platform, to our community, SnapWorks, so that all our children can also benefit. And these experts can guide them to perform to their potential, to the best of their abilities. This series of workshop has 3 workshops. The first one being Born to Succeed. Similarly, you will have 2 more workshops. And once, after all the 3 workshops are over, so we'll have a small contest and we'll choose 30 students who will have a chance interact with the speaker himself personally. So that would be a workshop, a separate workshop. So, and that will have only those 30 children who are chosen through through that test. So we'll not take much of your time and will introduce to you today's speaker, Brigadier Dr. Vijay Sagar Dhiman, a renowned personality whom we all have seen on television on day-to-day basis. He is on television giving his expert advice on comments on various topics. Brigadier Dr. Dhiman passed out from Sainik School, Nagrota, Jammu and Kashmir before joining the armed forces through the National Defense Academy. During his career, he has held the post of Additional Director General of NCC for 7 states. He has been commanding those 7 states. He has also commanded an independent air defense brigade. He has been counter-insurgency commander in Kashmir, commander on line of control, and served in United Nations Military Observer Group in India and Pakistan. So I'll request Brigadier Dhiman to please take it over from here. Thank you.
Thanks, Vikas. Thank you so much for introducing me to the children. Well, guys, I hope you all are ready. You're getting the right kind of audio and video from my side. Put your hands up in the participants box. Okay, that's a good number. Okay, in this series of workshops that we're starting, first of all, I will only be introducing you for these 3 workshops or 3 lectures or whatever you might call it, what exactly has to be done. And thereafter, I will be talking to you how it is to be done. To my mind, my experience with the youth of this country, actively since 2010, that last about 10 years, कि सब बच्चों को आप लोगों को ये बताया जाता है क्या करना, सच बोलो, झूठ मत बोलो, चोरी मत करो, पढ़ाई करो, मोबाइल मत देखो, टीवी मत देखो, ये चीजें बोली जाती है ना, ये करो, वो करो, मत करो, पर कैसे करो कोई नहीं बताता. So my basic emphasis would be to tell you कि हर चीज को कैसे करो, and that is what you should concentrate on. And number 2, I want to tell you guys is that all boys and girls who are here, whatever you are listening to me, you must have your mind out. You are most welcome. In fact, I would appreciate if somebody can argue with me, counter me, of course logically, and tell me, sir, this is like this. We don't agree with you. Because more you disagree with somebody in a logical manner, more you'll think. And my basic aim, I have already almost 4,000 plus children with me on another group where my emphasis is only thinking and talking. And these are the two things of which you are prohibited from because of your teachers as well as your parents. So that thing has to be done away with. And secondly, I also would say that whatever you're doing, whatever system that you have, of education system you have in the country, and now that we have, NEP 2020 coming in, I hope there would be some improvements. Basically, there is no room for any soft skills training for you guys. And this is what I'm going to emphasize more on. If you see my YouTube videos, you will come to know what I'm talking about in detail. Today, of course, I have a limited time because I got another engagement. I'll be live on a channel at ZTV at 6 o'clock, so I have to finish before that. So I'll be giving in a nutshell, briefly, what exactly are you going to expect. So please make sure that it doesn't become a Murari Babu ki katha for you, जो मंदिर में होती है, यहाँ हमने attend करी थी, and you try to get the maximum out of it. Make your questions, make your notes, note down your questions, and on the earliest possibility of which I'll make a proper organized mechanism wherein you can interact with me on a daily basis, maybe by WhatsApp or audio messages or whichever way, that we'll work it out later. So for the time being, whatever is being spoken, be very critical of it and try to make sure that you study it. Okay. Can anybody tell me what success is? Okay. For the paucity of time, I'll go straight. Or can you think of anybody in this world who will say, I don't like success, I don't want success? है कोई ऐसा आदमी?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Everybody wants success. So isn't it an important thing? Okay. So if that is so important, let's find out hai kya. Now I wish I had some kind of a interactive thing with you. But then, okay, I'll go on because of paucity of time. Well, success, whatever you learn in school and colleges is what is knowledge. And knowledge, to my mind, should not be more than 20% of your effort. So that is what, who's scribbling on this thing? What is it? Please remove it. Okay. Okay, so knowledge component should not be more than 20% of your effort. And what else is the component? In fact, these are the questions I should have asked you so far, but then since we don't have a direct interaction as yet, so we will go ahead. Okay. So it's about 30% of talent and 50% is the attitude. So that makes your components for your success percentages. Now, knowledge you know is being taught to you in the class. Talent is probably you had it right from the birth or maybe you acquired it over a period of time. Then what is this attitude we're talking about? 50% that too. Vikas? Just see, somebody is interfering with the screen. Vikas, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. We will just. Gentlemen, whosoever is this, please stop it.
Somebody is interfering with the screen. And I'll stop the share for a while.
Yeah, please. See, gentlemen, this is not something we expect. Whosoever is this, please either you leave the group or behave. This is not something we'll expect you guys to do and we'll accept it as such.
Okay. So this attitude that we're talking about, this is the 50% of it. Like I'm not saying knowledge is not important or talent is not important. Both are important. But attitude is something which actually, if you say it is some kind of a spice. I mean, if you're given a raw, let's say grains and raw vegetables, you may not make a good food out of it unless you have the right amount of spices, maybe a salt or maybe some other kind of spice. So attitude is something very, very important, and this is missing from our lives. Now, attitude is something, what I'm saying is some kind of a soft skills we're talking about. So now that we decided that all of us need success, and these are the three ingredients, but then what is that stopping us from getting success? All of us are not successful. So what could be the reason for that? Or what could be the mechanics for that? So let's see how does I mean, what is the sort of, whenever a person is asked, okay, do something, like try and do something, and what is his attitude? What does he say? He says, oh, the first thing he says, I won't do it. This is a normal thing. If you want to go the ladders, the first thing you will say, I won't do it. But still, I motivate you to do something, and then you start thinking, it's okay. I would like to do it, but I'm sure I can't do it. So that is just second step. So you graduated from I won't do it to I can't do it. Okay. So after you reach I can't do it, then you start thinking again, oh yeah, I can't do it, but actually I want to do it. So that is your third step. So once you decide that yes, you want to do it, so you will naturally think as to how do you do it. So then you will say, okay, how do I do it? So once you try to find out the ways that you can do it, and once the ways are with you, now it's clear to you now that this is how it is to be done, then you say, okay, I'll try to do it. Let me try. And the moment you start trying and the first success comes to you, you will say, okay, now that I can do it, that means it is well within my capability. So you graduated from the first step, that is your I won't do it, to I can do it. And moment you come to that, yes, I can do it, you will say, no, I will do it. And that is your final stage of achieving the success. And finally, you say, yes, I have done it. So this is the gradual process which every individual goes through. Do not think that somebody who's done well in life, he can do it, and you cannot do it because probably they are much bigger people from better schools or better talents or nothing of that sort. It's everybody go. Even I who's talking to you all this. When the first time I had to make this lecture, I said, yeah, I won't do it. But why I won't do it? Because I can't do it. But once I said I can't do it, okay, let me do it. Let me say I want to do it. This is how the motivation level goes up. And finally you say, yes, I have done it. And the moment you do it, that is the time you say, okay, listen, I'm born to succeed. I will always succeed. Because now I know the steps, how the success follows. So that is how you go about it. Okay, now, second thing, this attitude that you were talking about, this is not only your IQ. You may be getting 100% marks in your physics, mathematics, and all kinds of things. People are raising hands. If somebody wants to talk to me. Okay, we'll take your question in the end. Okay. That is a very emotional question. Okay. I hope I'm audible now. So I was coming to EQ. That is your emotional quotient. Now your IQ may be very good, but then if emotionally you're not stable, like you may be very intelligent, you may be very good in reasoning, but let's say there's a bit of some kind of a setback. You have some problem in life, so you get carried away by the problem, and you're not able to sort of make full use of your IQ, full use of your reasoning power. So that is the problem where the EQ comes in. Now EQ is a full-fledged subject by itself, which will, in one of the workshops, we'll talk about it. But suffice to know over here that this attitude, soft skills, which we are talking about it, the main portion of it is EQ. That is your emotional integration, your emotional makeup. How do you handle a stress factor? How do you handle a failure? Because unless you fail, you will not succeed. The success always follows the failure, because then you bounce back with vengeance. So your success level goes higher. So more number of failures, better EQ, so your success level will be much higher. Now I'll give you certain examples about this, quotes about this. Okay, before that, let me tell you one more story over here. Again, there's not much of a time, so I'll cut it short. What happens is, how your emotional factor comes in. Because whatever you will try to do in life, you will say, okay, I will join the armed forces. Okay, I'll become the IAS officer. Okay, I will become the CEO of a MNC. There will be so many people around who say nonsense. What nonsense? Shakal dekhi aapne? You cannot do it. There will be so many demotivators. So this crab story, they say, like there was a guy in a university in US. So there was some experiment was going on crabs. So they had put the crabs in various jars. So they had put some crabs from US and the jar was covered. There are some crabs which are picked up from UK. The jar was covered. There are some crabs that were picked up in Japan. The jar was covered. And the crabs are picked up from India. and that could not put the sort of the cover on the jar. So one student asked the professor, why these covers have been put on these jars? Professor said, no, what these crabs do it, they try to come out of the jar and they jump out of it. So to cover them up, to make sure that they don't jump out of it, so we put the covers on those jars, so they can't come out. He said, but there's one way which you have not put the cover on. He said, these crabs are from India. So when somebody will try to jump out of the thing, a lot of other guys will pull him down. So there's no problem about it. So this may be some kind of a joke about Indian mentality, but this is the fact of life. Moment you say, I want to do this, moment you announce, look, this is my purpose. Like I'm talking about this diagram now. Moment you say something, there'll be 10 people who will be demotivating you. Mat karo, you can't do it. So you have to guard against that. How to do that? That is again a subject which I'll be covering later. But at the moment, you must understand that the soft skills, the attitude we're talking about, which is a very, very prime factor for achieving success, is actually dependent on the emotional intelligence. And you have to counter the failures, the pulling down by your peers around you, the emotionally difficult constraints. There'll be problems. All those have to be countered. And all that qualities put into one means your emotional quotient. That is the intelligence quotient and emotional quotient. So both combined together are one of the potent things for your success. Now I'll tell you certain success stories which happened around the world. What had they done? Basically, what people wanting to do is that they should convert their weaknesses into strengths. Everybody in this world has weaknesses. I have it. Your parents would have it. Your teachers would have it. Do not think that people who are elder to you or people who are superior to you in age, service, skills, that they don't have weaknesses. Everybody has weaknesses. One thing or the other. Now you have to convert those weaknesses into strengths. So this is also a subject by itself, but I'll just give you an example how it is done. So you have to first identify your weakness and then you say what to do with that now. So I'll tell you another very interesting story. It's a success story of an MNC. There's a very popular brand of cigarettes, Dunhill. I am not advocating any one of you to start smoking. This is a bad thing. Bad in every possible thing. But this example I have to give it because this happened to be a real success story and it is not something which has been made out by some writer or something. Now I'll tell you the story goes like this. There was a gentleman in England and this guy was not educated. I mean, he may have been just knowing how to read and write. So he did not have any work for it. He didn't know what to do. So finally he goes to a church and looks for a job. And the father in the church, probably out of a bit of help, he says, okay, I'll employ you over here as a safai wala, sweeper. So what your job is every day is that you do sweeping of all the stairs of the church and clean the whole thing area. So he starts working. Perfectly all right. He probably gets some salary with which he's very happy. He has 2 square meals to eat and he has a place to stay. So he carries on. One day what happens is the management of the church, they decide that all those guys who are employees, they have to be minimum class 10. Anybody who does not have a high school certificate will not be allowed to work in church. So unfortunately, when it comes to this guy, so he pleads in front of the father, "Sir, please don't do it. You know that I do not have anything to eat. I have no place to stay. I really don't know what to do. If I lose my job, I'll be in a very, very big trouble." So father, out of compassion for him, he said, "Okay, you carry on." Okay, so he carries on over there, and everything is all right again. But then he carries on doing the same old job, sweeping, swabbing the church stairs every day, and cleaning them and getting his whatever monthly salary. But then now what happens is, at some point in time, the father gets changed. A new individual takes over the father of the church, and when he sees the charter of the duty, he says, "Sorry, you have not done high school, so I'm sorry, I can't let you carry on the job. You have to leave." So anyway, he pleads, but it's of no avail, and he's laid off. So he loses his job. Now he doesn't know what to do. So he's jobless. He comes over on the street and he finds some guy who's a nearby shopkeeper, and he says, "Look, you bugger, I used to ask you to bring some tobacco for me from so and so place, and you used to get it. So why don't you get it now also? I'll give you some money. It's all right. So he goes there, gets some tobacco for him, gives it to him. And then once he starts going to buy tobacco for that shopkeeper every day, his knowledge about the tobacco, quality of tobacco starts increasing. So he starts knowing better things about tobacco, which is a good tobacco, which is not a good tobacco, what are the things. So then one day he decides, instead of doing this job for that shopkeeper, why shouldn't I sell this tobacco myself? So he takes a loan from the shopkeeper, which he gives him, and thereafter he buys a certain amount of tobacco and he goes around selling it. And suddenly his business flourishes. And one day he decides, why am I selling tobaccos? Why don't I make it into cigarettes? So he converts them into cigarettes. The business further grows. And finally he becomes such a hit guy that he becomes a huge billionaire, and Dunhill is an international brand as of today, and which is very much liked. And this is how it started. So once he reached certain level, so one of the reporters asked him, "Sir, please tell us your secret to your success. You've done so great, and you've done it when you are not even high school pass. So please tell us. Just imagine if you had passed high school, then your success would have been much higher." He said, No. If I would have been past the high school, I would have still been sweeping those tails of the church and not become a brand like this. So this is an example to you. If just because he did not have a high school degree, but then still when he was laid off, he put his mind together. He put his emotional quotient in place. He tried to understand what he was doing, and he said, "Yes, I can do it." And finally, this is how he created it. A similar story I'll tell you about Abraham Lincoln. He's one of the most famous, most revered, and most potent presidents of America. But let me tell you, his life is full of failures, full of weaknesses. Right from his school days, right till he became a president, he had financial failures, he had academic failures, he had health failures, he had a nervous breakdown, he lost elections, and ultimately he became success. And whatever he did as a president of the United States will be remembered for ages to come, generations to come. He did a great job for the black people in that continent, in that country. He did a great job for which he is remembered. And ultimately he was assassinated also. And yet he did it. Because he realized that he did not have enough academic skills, he did not have enough financial backing, he did not have enough health backing, but yet he said, no, all these weaknesses will not let me down, and I'll go up. And that is how today he is the most revered president of the United States of America. Now, before we move forward, I will just talk to you about, can we get this down here? Now, this I have a story of, again, sales guy who's just a stammer. You tell me, if you're stammering and you're talking, how will you promote your product? So this guy was wanting to, sell books. So whenever he goes to a particular customer, and how does he explain what the book is all about? He's stammering. So that is his weakness. So normal reaction should have been, okay, since I cannot speak properly, fluently, so I should stop selling. But why should he do that? This guy makes a beautiful write-up in the right way, and he makes some kind of a write-up, puts it on a paper, and then you put it in a plastic cover, and whenever he goes to a customer, he puts that thing in front of that. He said, please read it. And that is how he started selling. And people then thought that he's a stammerer also. So people started having sympathies with him. So by which his sales grew like anything. And he's one of the best salesmen today. So even if you have some kind of a weakness, you can convert it into a strength. Like I give another example. Like a guy who's not very sure of his interview. He is not very confident. He's just not confident. So he goes for an interview. Moment he enters the interview of an MNC, he stumbles somewhere and he falls down. Moment he fell, the interviewing officer over there, he says, Mr. Srivastava, aap to gir gaye. Now, look at this, he is not confident and he stumbled in front of the interviewing officer, but look at his EQ. He says, sir, I fell in the right company. Means, if you take this company as an organization, I have fallen here, or I have fallen in your company. So अगर मैं गिरा भी हूँ, तो मैं आपके पास गिरा हूँ एंड ही वाज सिलेक्टेड. दैट वाज हिज, जिसको कहते हैं इमोशनल EQ, हिंदी में कहते हैं हाजिर जवाब. So this is his attitude. That is the EQ he carries, the soft skill he carries. Despite his weaknesses, he is converting them into success. So that is the basic guru mantra of success.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, boliye. Yeah, somebody speaking. Okay. Now, coming on to this, moving on to this attitude. But इसको अभी कैसे करना है? We do not have any what do you call formal system in education where the soft skill, the attitude is trained to you or is taught to you. Okay. Now what happens is आपके teachers आते हैं, trainers आते हैं. They all tell you a lot of things. They give you a lot of hard skills. They teach you physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, the current affairs, this, that, ये वो अच्छा बताते हैं क्या करना है, क्या करना है, क्या करना है. But nobody teaches you how to do it. आपसे क्या एक्सपेक्ट किया जाता है कि जो आपको सिखाया जा रहा है आप उसका रट्टा मारें, रॉट लर्निंग करें, उसका क्रैमिंग करें और आगे एग्जामिनेशन में व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग देयर यू जस्ट ब्लर्ट इट आउट एंड यू गिव अ गिवन मार्क्स. सो दैट इज नॉट हाउ द सॉफ्ट स्किल इज रिक्वायर्ड. नाउ लाइक यू गो इन फ्रंट ऑफ एन इंटरव्यू, ओके, एंड वहां पे जाकर के यू डोंट टेल हिम कि लुक सर आई एम वेरी ऑनेस्ट और आई एम अ वेरी diligent person, I am a very hard working guy. ये सब उसको बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. He has to be told how you do it. How are you honest? How are you diligent? How can you sort of, enhance the thing? So all those things have to be taught. So this is how the attitude should be. Okay. अभी इसमें soft skills में क्या क्या आपको जरूरत है सीखने की? You must be very dependable, reliable. How do you inculcate this skill into you? This is one subject. Another one is how do I motivate you? How should you take initiative? How should you become total motivation? Each one is a subject by itself. So this will be taken during due course of time. Then your communication skills. It's not only learning English. English is one of the tools of communication. As long as you can convey yourself, कि आप अपने mind में आपकी reasoning power क्या है, उसको आप organize कैसे करते हो thoughts को. Then that internal representation that comes in you, how do you speak it out outside? So those are the communication skills. Again, a full subject by itself. Okay. Then you should have a commitment to any purpose. Means आपने जो goal एक बारी set किया है, you should be dynamic enough to say, okay, मेरी perseverance चलेगी, मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं. That also needs to be taught as a soft skill. Okay. Then you must have creativity in you. You may have a lot of problems around you. Everybody has a problem. So rather than getting tied down with those problems, you should say, okay, moment a problem has come, it is not a challenge, it is not a problem, it is an opportunity for me to learn, opportunity for me to experiment and how to sort of get new things done. So that is exactly what the creativity is all about. Again, a subject by itself of soft skills. Then there are certain problem solving techniques which have to be taught to you. And it is no rocket science. It is basically a way to make you think in a reasonable manner, break the problem into smaller steps, and then tackle it one by one and see what the obstacles are and how do you get over it. The next is a flexibility. I mean, you should have a lot of flexibility in your mind. You should be able to change as per the situation. A lot of dynamism. You must be able to, whatever plan once you made, you should not be rigid about it. You should have thought about it, okay, what are the impediments that can come into it? So, and you should be prepared for it. You should do a lot of contingency planning. So that is flexibility. As per the contingent plan, you change your goals, you change your methods, whatever you want. And there is a teamwork, everything goes to the team. Nothing you can do alone. And have you heard of the story, Hare and Tortoise, and finally the leadership? So this leadership and teamwork, before I go further, I'll tell you a story about this. All of you have heard the story of a hare and tortoise?
Yes,
That they
sir.
decided to go for a race. So tortoise was very slow in moving, but hare was very strong and he can run faster. So he said, मैं तो सो लेता हूँ थोड़ी देर, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, इसके बाद चलेंगे, तब तक ये पहुंचेगा नहीं. But ultimately he keeps sleeping and tortoise wins the race. And आपको सिखा दिया गया था कि slow and steady wins the race. Is that what is taught to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this was taught to me also 55 years back. मेरे को भी यही सिखाया गया था और आज भी आप लोगों को यही बताया गया है. Whereas lot of things have changed from that time to now. Now this story is one part where the lesson was slow and steady wins the race. But now the story has 4 parts. As the time progressed, I mean, आज की डेट में if this guy is a real hare, एक खरगोश है, अगर वो कछुए से हार जाता है, you mean to say वो चुप करके बैठा रहेगा? You got nothing doing. I mean, I know I made a mistake कि मैं सो गया था रास्ते में, इसलिए ये निकल गया finish line पे पहुंच गया. So he tells the tortoise, let's have the race again. And once they have a race again, will you? I mean, are there any prizes for guessing who will win the race? Obviously, hare will win it now because hare has the capability. Those are his strengths. Those are his skills. He will win it. So then they say, in case you have lost out on something, in case you have missed out on something, try and reason out your failure. Find out what were the problems. Where did you go wrong? What was the reason because of which you performed the way you did? And then you course correct. So the second lesson is, after each failure, analyze the failure and make sure that those mistakes are not repeated. That is the second part of the story. But the story doesn't end here. It says, time progresses, things change. And here, one gentleman who was watching this hare and tortoise going for a race. He saw them going for the first race also. Then he saw going for the second time race also. Then he walks to both these guys. And this hare and tortoise are very symbolic features. Hare maybe, or tortoise maybe you guys. Somebody who's slow but intelligent with some skill. Somebody is fast but another skill. So he says, okay, hare has got a skill, which that means he runs fast. He can run faster on the land. And tortoise has a skill that he can swim in the water. So those are two different skills. So if two people are there with different skills, can you ask them to have a race? Will you ever ask a race between a sprinter and a marathon runner?
No.
Both have a different skill. Marathon runner should, isn't it? Both are different. Okay. So if that be the case, then the gentleman who's watching from outside, he said, we will have a race between you two again, but then we'll have a level playing field. Okay? Half the track will be land, which is the skill of hare or a rabbit, and half the track would be water body, which is the skill of your tortoise. So now both of you are having a level playing field, and it is not favoring only one guy. If rabbit can run faster on land, and tortoise can go slow on land, rabbit can run faster, that is his skill. But when it comes to water, the tortoise can swim, rabbit can. Third part of the story is, when you have to reach some goal and you have different skills, you should do what? You should try and analyze and sit together, make a team. So this is what this rabbit or the hare and the tortoise did. They made a team. They decided. The hare told the rabbit, "Look, you can run fast on the land. So once the route is on the land, you pick me piggyback on your back and run. And once it comes to water, I'll take you piggyback on my back and I'll swim. So both of us will reach the finish line together, and we both will be joint winners." So that is the fourth story lesson of today. You make a team, and all of you are part of the team, equals, and you all be the joint winners. All of you are gold medalists. So has this point understood to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Looking for. Now all these things what I've shown you on screen, these are simple individual subject by itself, which we will tackle. But before we call it off today about the things, I'll tell you a few more things about time management. Time management, I will, before I leave, wind up today, I'll give you some solid tip about time management. How should you do it? Okay. Now developing also soft skills. Now this Mr. Burton Onda has this educational, he says, when the graduate school prepares students for a range of intellectual and professional endeavors, which is happening today with you all, students don't always know who they are. They all don't always know. They only maro ghota, cramming, rata marna, and just get this slide down here. Harish, can you get this down so we can read the slide? Because
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
get this slide down here.
So you'll have to do it because you have
बाहर नीचे
doing
करना
the your screen. Hello.
Okay, if we can't read the slide, doesn't matter. I'll just tell you the theme of this particular thing is that whatever you're studying in the colleges and universities is not the requirement for your professional ventures in life. And whatever the professional ventures in life or in your industry or in the corporate world, whatever you need is not taught over here. So that is what is the meaning of this. So that there's a
Okay.
disconnect. जो आप ग्रेजुएशन पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन तक सीखते हो वो बाद में काम आने वाली उसका 10% भी काम में नहीं आता है और वहाँ पे जो आपको जो स्किल्स वहाँ चाहिए वो आपको सिखाई नहीं गई तो वो जो स्किल्स वहाँ चाहिए you may not be perfect in every technical skill but then like they say you may be an engineer but once you go to America you become a financial analyst or vice versa. How does that happen? Because once you go there, those guys check your attitudes, your actual aptitude, and then they train you for that. Because you become an engineer, so you have already learned how to analyze things. But the analysis of industry, analysis of machines, or analysis of accounts, or analysis of something else. So you've learned analysis, which is taken into something else, of which you have the aptitude. So that is what is the. Yeah, somebody is saying something? Okay. This is another Professor D.N. Mukherjee. Like this is a position of India. I'm sure this new NEP 2020, which has been unveiled by the Prime Minister a few days ago, things would be taken care of. It says the education system in India has been working overtime to produce unemployable youth. That is why you find 80% of the engineers are unemployable in the country. They don't get a job. Not that the jobs are not available, but they're not suited for the job because they haven't done the proper studies. They have not been taught properly. So that is the reason. So उसके लिए soft skills की बहुत जरूरी होती है. So yeah, these are ways which I will teach you later how to develop these soft skills. But today I am only giving you an introduction. You can start taking classes. You can start volunteering in your community where you learn teamwork, commitment. When you become somebody's mentor, even if you are not skilled enough, if you start teaching somebody, automatically you learn so much. You become a leader over there.
Sir,
Yes, somebody is interfering with the thing here. कौन है?
sir,
Yeah.
सर आप सर मेरे को एनडीए ज्वाइन करना है तो सर आप कुछ बता दो सर एनडीए के बारे में.
We will talk about it later. We will talk about it later. There's a program going on for that also. That you speak to Snapworks, Mr. Vikas Sethi or Harish, they'll tell you. So, abhi let me finish because I'm short of time. Okay. So, all these things which I'm showing on this slide, I will be doing it with you one by one in a very detailed manner. Presentations, group work, projects, basically communication skills, team building, problem solving. So all this you have to learn and it cannot be done overnight. That's why I told you earlier, don't take it as a Murari Bapu ki katha. Today I am giving you only introduction of things what are going to come in future. Communication skills, there's a proper workshop for this, about 2-3 of them. And all these are the factors which are there. So I'm rushing on this. Who's interfering? Who's interfering with the screen here? I fail to understand. These are bad manners. Absolute bad manners. Forget about you learning anything about the soft skills. You don't even have skills at all.
Sir, if I may just come in.
Who's it?
Yeah, I'm Vikas here. I'll just come in.
Yeah, Vikas, yeah.
Yeah. So, participants, basically, today's workshop was to inform you or interact with you to the extent that this is what can be learned and can be shared. For your information, Brigadier Vijay, he already runs a platform called Brigadier Guides You, where he teaches a number of students free of cost for NDA and IMA coachings. He delivers that free of cost. So this is an attempt to bring him to you guys so that we all as a community can learn from him. And whosoever from the group wants to know more about NDA, IMA or those kind of things, so we can help them out. So, so today, as he has also to leave, So what we'll do is we can give you 10-15 minutes. If you want to ask any question, you can ask your questions, but then be assured that what we are trying to do is we are trying to make a bridge where he guides you guys, or especially those guys who need help. I'm surprised at one gentleman who is scribbling on the board. I do not know where he's taught, what he's taught, and to which school he represents, but he's a bad example. But having said that, we don't mind even connecting to him, teaching him and taking him through, and seeing that if we want to know who he is, we can. Technology allows us. It's not that he can hide away and he can run away from here. No. टेक्नोलॉजी मेरे को पूरा वो देती है, मैं जान सकता हूँ किसके सिस्टम से ये हो रहा है. अगर किसी को लग रहा है कि वो बच के निकल जाएगा तो नहीं निकल सकता. बट दैट इज नॉट द एम ऑफ दिस थिंग. वो एक आदमी जो बाकी सीखना चाहते हैं, जो बाकी पढ़ना चाहते हैं, उनका भी सब खराब कर रहा है. He has to understand that.
So I'll take over from here.
Yeah, please.
Again, boys, like आपको बोला जाता है, do lots of hard work, hard work. So I'm telling you, hard work doesn't pay. It has to be smart work. Hard work करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You know, नेपोलियन के बारे में आपने सुना हुआ है? नेपोलियन की फौज में एक आदमी था जो 40 साल तक उसकी फौज में ऑफिसर था. तो एक दिन वो उसकी प्रमोशन नहीं हुई. He remained a lieutenant all his life. He never even became a captain major. So one day he walks up to Napoleon and he says, "Sir, I have worked in your army for the last 40 years and I have fought 60 campaigns with you and we have all won them also. And yet you see there's so much of partiality. I have not been promoted at all." So they say that Napoleon took him to his terrace and he showed him the stable underneath. He said, "You see those donkeys over there?" He said, "Yes." He said, "They have also fought 40 campaigns with me, 40 years, 60 campaigns, and they're still donkeys." So you may think that you have to do hard work. No, you have to do smart work. So what smart work is, I'll be teaching you in one of the classes. Okay. Okay. Now time management, though I have very briefly, I will tell you. People say कि समय नहीं मिल रहा, कैसे करें? ये भी करना है. I say you want to play outside. आपने थोड़ी चिल करना है अपने फ्रेंड के साथ. आपने शरारतें भी करनी है. सब कुछ करना है. You can do everything. 24 hours is a hell of a lot of time. Why did you manage it well? So what is that you should do is, you should analyze. First step is, you should analyze your routine. What do I do whole day from morning to evening? Then start noting it down. Then see what contents are there. And then what else you want to do that. Write that also down. So you finally come to a huge list. Okay, these are the events which I must do every day. Then you prioritize them. I'll tell you how that has been done. Then work out a schedule of work. And then you quantify that each activity, how much time should I devote. So that is the next step. So after giving time for each activity, now you say which all activities can be grouped together. So that ये 3-4 चीजें हम एक साथ करते हैं, ये 3-4 चीजें एक साथ करते हैं. So that becomes easier for doing it and more logical way of doing it. So for each activity you allot time, and then you see urgency and importance. They are two different things. Urgency is something which has to be done right now. It is of no use if I do it 2 hours later or tomorrow or day after. And importance is something which is very important. उसकी जो, let's say if your father is not well, अगर उनकी medicine लानी है तो that is important. But अगर 2 दिन की medicine पड़ी हुई है तो it is not urgent. But अगर बिल्कुल खत्म हो गई है तो it is important also, urgent also. So likewise हर चीज को आपने prioritize करने के बाद आपने करना है priority first कौन सी काम करना है, which is most urgent and most important. As I told you, let's say your dad is not well and आपने उनकी medicine बाजार से खरीदनी है, medicine खत्म हो गई है. So medicine लाना is important. It's more important than you having your dinner or you having to go and play with your friends. So medicine लाना is important and urgent because medicine खत्म हो गई है. So first priority में जो काम करना है आपने वो है जो which is most urgent and which is most important. And उसके बाद second जो आपका काम करना है which is most urgent and less important. यानी कि importance wise less है, but urgency अभी करनी है. Okay. Then third priority you have to give it what is what do you call more important but less urgent. यानी कि importance ज़्यादा है but urgency कम है. और finally which is least urgent and least important. So every event as per that particular time and that particular scenario will fall into the category of urgency and importance. वो जो उनके उस सबको उसमें categorize करने के बाद you work out these 4 priorities which I have listed over here. First is what is most urgent and most important, वो अभी करना है. Second is which is most urgent but less important, and third is which is more important but less urgent, and finally which is least urgent and least important. So this is a small little thing I have given you for taking home today. कि अगर ये करें तो हो सकते हैं. ये भी एक detailed में subject है. Once we start studying it, we'll go deeper into it. Why I'm finishing over here? I got more slides to show you because I want to take your question. जैसे वही आपको विकास जी ने बोला आपको YouTube channel पे आप जाइए, Brigadier Guides You. That is the name of my channel. I put 150 videos for the youth, and they all free. You don't have to pay for them. उसमें आपके पास वीडियोस हैं जो आपकी सॉफ्ट स्किल्स, कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग, टाइम मैनेजमेंट, स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट, इसके वीडियोस हैं. फिर प्लेलिस्ट है आपके पास जो आपको एसएसबी के लिए गाइड करती हैं, ज्वाइनिंग द आर्म्ड फोर्सेस, ज्वाइनिंग द आईएएस, ज्वाइनिंग द कॉर्पोरेट के इंटरव्यू में जाना है, एसएसबी इंटरव्यू में जाना है, या आपको जाना है इसके लिए आईएएस के इंटरव्यू में जाना है, वहां आपकी हेल्प करेंगे. फिर करंट अफेयर्स की है. Current affairs is something which is needed in all kind of competitive exams, all interviews. So I have videos made on current affairs. Then I have videos on world affairs, and I keep coming onto the national channels every night as a defense and strategy expert. So I put those videos over there for that. Then there's a communication skill videos. जो बच्चे अंग्रेजी नहीं बोल सकते, अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर सकते, उनके लिए वीडियोस हैं. I have guest speakers I call from outside. उनके इंटरव्यूज हैं, बच्चों के इंटरव्यूज हैं, बच्चों के टेस्टिमोनियल्स हैं. So if you go and open the YouTube channel Brigadier Guide You, you will find everything, and then you will be able to connect with me. उसके लिए you meet Mr. Vikas Sethi and Mr. Harish Sharma and Snapworks में, and they will connect you with me, and we will fix up a time, sit down, and we'll actually guide you. Okay, any questions? Quick, 10 minutes with you. Unmute yourself and ask a question.
Sir, can you repeat your YouTube channel name?
Brigadier Guides You. वो आपको आप स्नैपवर्क्स में आपको डाल देंगे, आप देख लीजिएगा. ये देख लो मेरी जो मेरा नाम लिखा हुआ है, ब्रिगेडियर गाइड्स यू लिखा हुआ ना, विजय सागर, यही बिल्कुल यही है. दिस इज यूट्यूब चैनल. एनी क्वेश्चन? फटाफट 10 मिनट है आपके पास. Any kind of question. Now this is the first, it's a sort of an introduction. I've told you कि soft skills या emotional quotient है क्या. अगली बार जब आओगे इसी में से I'll pick up some subjects and start teaching you in details in a manner जो आप उसको यूज कर सको. Not that कि आपकी मैंने क्लास नहीं लगानी है यहाँ पे. I'm not teaching you 12th का क्लास और ग्रेजुएशन की क्लास जिसका आपने एग्जाम में लिखना है. ये आपने सीख करके आपने अपने आप में इम्बाइब करना है. And once you start sitting with me, have sittings with me, I can have group sessions with you. I can have individual session also. And वहाँ पे I'll be using neuro-linguistic programming techniques with you. I'll be using psychometric tools with you so that you get into all those things. और ये चीजें आप ना ओनली के इंटरव्यू के लिए या अपने जॉब के लिए या करियर के लिए यूज करें, ये आपकी लाइफ में हमेशा काम आएंगे. So that is my aim. Okay, shoot your questions. Nikita wants to say something.
Sir.
Yeah, Arpit.
Yes, sir. Sir, how to cut off our hesitations in the SSP and interviews?
You come with me on a program. I have children who speak to you and tell them within 2 months. उनके मुंह से पहले कुछ मुंह से बोल नहीं निकलते थे. आज वो फर्राटेदार अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं, चाहे वो टूटी फूटी हो, पर अपना पॉइंट कन्वे करते हैं. वो आपको बताते हैं कि चाइना इंडिया में क्या प्रॉब्लम चल रही है, इकोनॉमिक मेजर्स क्या हैं, वो आपको बताते हैं चाइना ईरान से वर्ल्ड अफेयर्स में क्या फर्क पड़ेगा. ये आप मेरी यूट्यूब चैनल देखेंगे, आपको वहां मिल जाएंगे. तो उसके लिए मुझे 2 महीने 2.5 महीने का टाइम चाहिए. ये 15 दिन या 10 दिन या एक वर्कशॉप में नहीं होगा. यू हैव टू जॉइन दैट प्रोग्राम एंड यू विल गेट इट.
Okay, sir.
You will
Okay,
speak better
sir.
than anybody else. Yeah, anybody else?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Prakhar Goyal. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I really think that for doing some work, the beginning is important.
Sir, your voice is very feeble. So जोर से बोलो.
Sir, I think that for completing a work, the beginning is very important. But why I personally feel that if we begin something, then we have lots of enthusiasm in doing it. We have lots of motivation that yes, we will do it. But after a passage of time, the motivation drops, and we started doing it in this and that manner. So how to give
That is-
100%?
That is all about the emotional quotient we're talking about. And have you forgotten the first slide I showed you? Just a minute, I'll show it again. What you are talking. मैं अभी ये पहली स्लाइड आपको दोबारा दिखाता हूँ. एक मिनट देखो. Just have a look at this slide. Where is it gone? ये this is interesting. Now look at this. I'll show you the first slide. Where is it? Well, answer to your question is this. You see this ladder? This
Yes,
is how
sir.
you start. This is what you're saying. Okay, when you start in the beginning, you want to do it. Now all these ladders you have to climb one by one, and then you have to show your determination कि मैं पहुंचूंगा. And if you follow these ladders, you will reach there. You will not give it up. Let's say give you example of this boy who just asked me how to increase the speaking skills. I give you 10 boys and girls from very very poor background, backward areas. वो आपको खुद बोलेंगे कि हम जब 2 महीने 2.5 महीने पहले आए थे तो हमसे बोला नहीं जा रहा था और आज हम सब कैसे बोलते हैं वो आपके साथ बोलेंगे. So if you lose the plot in between, you lose the game. That means you do not have enough soft skills with you. Your EQ is weak. So that I am here to strengthen that, and that is how you will definitely do it. Have I answered you?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anybody else now?
फिर 6 लाख रुपए कॉलेज का बेचारे के ले लगे और यहाँ वसूल पैसा
या मोहम्मद औरंगजेब बोलो.
वो भी होम लोन देगा.
या बोलो औरंगजेब, you wanted to speak? Okay.
Anybody has any other question?
Sir,
Yeah, Sandesh Sharma, go ahead.
sir, I want to sir, crack NDA, but I cannot study more for the preparation of NDA exam.
And if you have to go through NDA, you have to study by NDA. What kind of a question are you asking me? जितना चाहिए उतना तो पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा ना. You mean to say NDA में the guys who go there are useless guys? NDA के एग्जाम के लिए 5 लाख बच्चे बैठते हैं and only 340 go there. A figure near about that. So you have to compete. But at the same time, I will also tell you, ये जो 340 जाते हैं कोई गॉड जोन नहीं होते हैं. वो किसी गैलेक्सी के स्टारलेट्स नहीं होते हैं. वो आप जैसे ही हैं, मेरे जैसे ही हैं. तो उसमें कोई स्पेशल चीज नहीं है जो आप में नहीं है. ओनली थिंग इज उन्होंने ट्राई किया और आपने ट्राई नहीं किया. दैट इज ऑल इज द डिफरेंस. जैसे आप बोल रहे हो आई डोंट वांट टू स्टडी, हाउ कैन आई गो. वो कहता है आई वांट टू स्टडी एंड आई गो. काबिलियत दोनों में बराबर है. सिर्फ आपका एटीट्यूड था कि मेरे को पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही. वो उसका एटीट्यूड है पढ़ाई करनी है, वो जाता है. और किस किस्म की पढ़ाई करनी है? अगेन आई सेड हार्ड वर्क नहीं, स्मार्ट वर्क. यू कैन से सर मैं 10 घंटे रोज पढ़ता था पर फिर भी सिलेक्ट नहीं हुआ. अदर गाय स्टडीज फॉर 2 hours and he'll be selected. It is the smart work which is more important. Sandesh, is it okay? Have I clarified you?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? आप लोगों की वॉल्यूम क्यों डाउन हो गई यार? Yes. Next question.
Sir, how can we prepare from till now, sir, for SSB, sir? Sir, because I know just like I study, I can crack the written exam of NDA.
रिटर्न एग्जामिनेशन आप कर लो. एसएसबी के लिए कम से कम टेक 3 months कोचिंग फ्रॉम मी. और सिर्फ मैं
Okay,
6 months
sir.
बोलता हूँ, बट चिल्ड्रन टू मच इन हरी के साथ 3 months में करवा दो. बट गॉड सेक, जो एक बहुत ही गलत आइडिया, जो गलत आदत लोगों की होती है, शायद मैंने भी की होगी, कि हम लोग एसएसबी की तैयारी तब करते हैं जब हम रिटर्न क्वालिफाई कर लेते हैं. उसके बाद टाइम नहीं है आपके पास. अगर मान लो आप में क्वालिटीज हैं तो ठीक है, पास हो जाओगे. अगर नहीं है तो उनको इम्बाइब करने के लिए यू नीड मिनिमम 3 to 6 months टाइम. एंड अगर आप रिटन एग्जाम की कोचिंग 3 months की लेते हो तो मेक श्योर एसएसबी की भी 3 months कोचिंग जरूरी है.
Sir, where, sir? From where?
Sir, I have one question, sir.
या सागर कश्यप.
Yes, sir. Sir, please give us some tips and tricks for NEET exam, sir.
नीट एग्जाम के अब यहाँ थोड़ी दूंगा यार मैं नीट एग्जाम के टिप्स. आज वी टॉकिंग ओनली इंट्रोडक्शन टू सॉफ्ट स्किल्स. और ये जो सॉफ्ट स्किल्स अगर सीख लोगे ना तो नीट JEE, NDA, CDS, your corporates, CAT, MAT, GMAT, what is that? ये सब they all be cakewalks for you. It is just the attitude. Time management सीख लोगे, you can do any examination. Emotional quotient सीख लोगे, you can do any examination. Initiative आ जाएगा, you can do any examination. Then you don't have to ask me question about NEET. You'll ask me, sir, मैं क्या क्या कर सकता हूँ? I want to go abroad for study. Sir, हमारे पास तो पैसे ही नहीं है. पैसा is never a constraint for going abroad. It is the admission which is a constraint. और एडमिशन इसलिए नहीं आपको मिल पाती क्योंकि आपकी राइटिंग स्किल्स अच्छी नहीं है, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स अच्छी नहीं है. इंटरव्यू में यू नॉट एबल टू कन्विंस दोस गाइज दैट यू आर अ गुड गाय. दे आस्क यू टू राइट समथिंग, यू नॉट एबल टू एक्सप्रेस योरसेल्फ. कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स ठीक नहीं है. तो वंस दिस सॉफ्ट स्किल्स जिसमें मैंने कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, स्पीकिंग स्किल्स, इमोशनल क्वोशंट, योर डायनामिज्म, योर कोऑपरेशन, योर टीम वर्क, ये चीजें मैं बता रहा हूँ. वंस यू डू दैट, ऑल दीज एग्जामिनेशन वुड बी केक वॉक फॉर यू. Does that answer your question, Bhagat?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, next, anybody else?
Sir, can you tell something more about smart work?
Smart work, okay, I'll give you an example. There is a guy, वो कहता है कि मेरे को अपना या एक ad आती थी आज से about 25 साल पहले शायद, when India just started liberalization in early 90s. I still remember very distinctly. एक आदमी है, वो लेदर इंडस्ट्री में है, आई थिंक यूपी में किसी कानपुर या किसी जगह पे. तो वो क्या करता है कि ही मेक्स लेदर एंड सेल्स अब्रॉड, एंड देन ही मीट्स अ गाय हु मेक्स लेदर बैग्स एंड सेल्स अब्रॉड. तो अभी दोनों मिलते हैं. तो जो बंदा लेदर एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है वो बोलता है बैग्स बनाने वाले को कि तू क्या यार इतना एक्स्ट्रा टाइम लगा रहा है बैग बनाने में, तू लेदर ले, बना और बेच दे, तेरा एफर्ट कम हो जाएगा. देख मैं भी कितना हार्डवर्क करता हूँ, मेरी कंपनी का इतना टर्नओवर है, ये है, तो तू क्या छोटे छोटे बैग बना के बेच रहा है. तो उसका जो बैग का जो मैन्युफैक्चरर होता है ना, वो जवाब देता है कि सर आप जितना काम करते हैं ना, हम उससे आधा काम करते हैं और हमारा प्रॉफिट आपसे 2 गुना ज्यादा है. कि अगर लेदर आपने 10 रुपए का किलो बेचा है, तो मैंने अगर 10 रुपए के 1 किलो से 4 बैग बना के 40 रुपए के बेचे हैं वो बैग बना के. तो चलो अगर मेरी जो इनपुट कॉस्ट थी 20 रुपीज थी, आई एम स्टिल अर्निंग 20 रुपीज प्रॉफिट, वेयर यू अर्निंग ओनली 10. तो मैं आपसे दुगना प्रॉफिट कमाता हूँ. ये एड आती थी 93-94 में, मुझे याद है, टीवी पे, इंडियंस को ये बताने के लिए कि कच्चा माल मत बेचो, फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट बेचो. तो दैट इज हार्ड वर्क एंड स्मार्ट वर्क. हार्ड वर्क तो आपने किया और आपने बोला कि हमने इतना सारा कर दिया, बट आपका जो प्रॉफिट था वो स्मार्ट वर्क वाले से आधा था. Hina, have you understood what I said?
Yes, sir.
Somebody works 10 hours a day, studies 10 hours a day. और एक बंदा है जो उसने अच्छे सारे नोट्स बना रखे हैं. जैसे ओके, व्हेन आई वाज स्टडीइंग फॉर अ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम, एक पूरी किताब थी, वो एक बंदे ने मुझे सिखाया था कि आधा रजिस्टर्ड में उस किताब को चेप दो. उसके बाद जो हमने लास्ट 1 मंथ में जो तैयारी करनी है कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए, उसके लिए 30 पेजेस में उसका समरी बना लो. फिर लास्ट 1 हफ्ते में जो तैयारी करनी है 7 पेज की समरी बना लो ठीक पूरे की. और लास्ट 1 रात एग्जाम से पहले एक पूरे पॉइंट्स की एक पेज पे बना लो. तो यानी कि एक किताब थी, उसको आपने पहले लिखा आधे रजिस्टर में, फिर उसी चीज को आपने लिखा 30 दिन में, उसी को लिखा 7 दिन में और 1 दिन का. जिस दिन आपका एग्जाम होगा उस दिन यू विल रीड 1 पेज एंड यू वुड हैव डन द एंटायर थिंग. दैट इज अ स्मार्ट वर्क. और आप अपना आराम से सो के रिलैक्स होकर एग्जाम में जाओगे. वेयर एज द गाय वो सारी रात जगता रहा, सुबह जब एग्जाम में जाएगा उसको वहां नींद आएगी, वो पेपर ही नहीं कर पाएगा. तो दैट इज द डिफरेंस स्मार्ट वर्क एंड हार्ड वर्क. तो आपको आज तक यही सिखाया गया था कि हार्ड वर्क करिए, बट इफ यू ग्रेजुएट योरसेल्फ फ्रॉम हार्ड वर्क टू स्मार्ट वर्क, यू विल गो फर्दर अप वेरी हाई. Hina, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else question?
Sir, I want to ask one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in this advanced world, sir, distraction is very common among gadgets. Sir, exams की preparation करते वक्त हम अपने फोन से gadgets की तरफ बहुत ज़्यादा distract हो जाते हैं, जिसकी वजह से preparation भी छूट जाती है हमारी.
Okay, I finished the event before this. आपको बोला जाता है मोबाइल मत देखो, टीवी मत देखो, ठीक है, पिक्चर मत देखो, मुंह मत खोलो. यार क्यों बोला जाता है ये? ये इसलिए बोला जाता है कि देयर आर सर्टेन डिस्ट्रैक्शन इन द मोबाइल, देयर आर सर्टेन डिस्ट्रैक्शन इन द टीवी, कि आपने कार्टून फिल्म देखनी है, मोबाइल के अंदर आपने सोशल मीडिया पे गपशप मारनी है, तो आप क्लासरूम में जब क्लास चल रही है आपने गड़बड़ करनी है। मैंने आज टीचर्स का सेशन लिया, उनको यही बोला है कि बच्चों को ये मत बोलो कि डोंट यूज मोबाइल, डोंट यूज टीवी, डोंट यूज दिस, डोंट टेल देम व्हाट इज रॉन्ग इन दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग, और उसकी अच्छी चीजें भी बताओ। अगर आप एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, आपको एक क्वेश्चन नहीं आ रहा, कहीं मिल नहीं रहा, यू गूगल इट इमीडिएटली, फाइंड आउट द आंसर, फ्यू सेकंड्स इन योर फिंगर टिप्स। आप टेलीविजन पे कार्टून फिल्म की जगह अगर आप वियॉन मूवी वियॉन न्यूज चैनल देखें, न्यूज एक्स देखें, आपको पूरे वर्ल्ड अफेयर्स, करंट अफेयर्स की जो आपको तैयारी करनी है करंट अफेयर्स की, वो सारी आपको मिल जाएगी हाथों में। मैं टीवी के सामने बैठता हूँ, आई ऑलवेज टेक अ पेपर एंड अ पेन, मैं आज भी नोट्स बनाता हूँ, व्हाई कांट यू डू इट? तो दैट इज द रिक्वायरमेंट। तो एक चीज में जो बैड पॉइंट्स है उनको पहचानो, बैड पॉइंट्स को शन करो और अच्छे पॉइंट्स रखो। अगर न्यूरो लिंग्विस्टिक प्रोग्रामिंग टेक्निक से बताएं, हम बोलते हैं डिलीट, डिलीशन, डिस्टॉर्शन एंड जनरलाइजेशन। एक जो चीज खराब है उसको डिलीट कर दो, उसको अंदर लो ही मत अपने, और जो अच्छी है उसको जनरलाइज करके अपने माइंड में डाल दो, ताकि वो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में जाए, कि कहीं पे आप रात को सोते हुए आए, एग्जाम में कोई सिचुएशन आ जाए तो आपके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड से वो आंसर निकले। तो दैट इज हाउ दोज आर द टेक्निक्स विच आई यूज टू डू इट, एंड नॉट कि आपने कोचिंग क्लास ज्वाइन करी, 90,000 रुपए की फीस दी और वहां जाके बोला सर नोट्स दे देना, बाकी हम नोट घोटा मार लेंगे। दैट इज व्हाट यू ऑल डू। एम आई राइट और रॉन्ग सागर?
या सर।
तो नोट्स का घोटा मारोगे वो 11वीं क्लास का खत्म हो जाएगा। मगर अगर इस तरीके से साइकोमेट्रिक्स सीखोगे या एनएलपी सीखोगे मेरे साथ उस तरीके से, तो जिंदगी भर याद रखोगे उसको। उसके बाद किसी भी एग्जाम में वो क्वेश्चन आएगा, दैट आंसर विल स्टिल बी विद यू। So that is the difference of emotional quotient and the soft skills which I am talking about. आपको दोबारा उसी चीज को दोबारा उसकी प्रेपरेशन नहीं करनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि फिर आएगी वो। करंट अफेयर्स हर जगह हैं, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स हर जगह हैं, हर एक इंटरव्यू में है, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स हर इंटरव्यू में है, चाहे वो कोई भी हो या एनीबडी एल्स।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, आई एम विद यू सर।
चलो विकास, आई थिंक नो क्वेश्चन।
नो सर।
चलो विकास, आई थिंक आई बेग योर लीव। वो मेरा जी वाले आ गया, जी न्यूज वाले।
Okay,
Or a
fine.
bite from
So, yeah, sure, you can leave, sir. So, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for
Thank you,
attending
sir.
the workshop.
Thank you sir।
Thank you, sir.
Come help
Thank
me.
you, sir.
We'll have a next
Thank
workshop.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hope this helps you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Okay, I am putting this Brigadier Guide you in the chat. देख लो इसको।
Yes, sir.
This is a YouTube channel. And इसके बाद get in touch with Mr. Vikas and Mr. Harish, and they'll tell you everything about this.